rectangular space tricked out with fake plants, paper lanterns, an anemic fountain, and painted windows on every wall that do not fool anyone. I have just enough time to tidy the section, tally my float, and gulp down a half cup of hideously bitter coffee behind the wall of the service station before I hear, "Libby!" "You got the old perv?" Brianna gives me a wry, dimpled grin as she comes through with a stack of dirty plates. Her amazing crown of black braids adds at least 3 inches to her diminutive stature. "Yep." "All right, tits up," she says, which I've come to understand means some combination of chin up and good luck. I snort and square my shoulders. "Libby!" Perry is now advancing conspicuously through the dining room in one of his linen suits, with a shirt almost as pink as his bulbous nose, his silver hair gleaming. He's accompanied by 2 of his friends, Douglas and Garcia, while Kyle trails behind them with a stack of menus. I paste on a thrilled expression and step out from behind the station. "There you are! Where's my hug?" Perry demands with open arms, then closes the distance between us and yanks me into one of his boob-crushing, bone-cracking, full-frontal embraces. Perry Ackerman is Pine Ridge's much-loved town savior, thus the hugging must be endured. It's a bit much, though. When it finally ends, I take the menus from Kyle and usher Perry and his friends to their table. I get them settled, take their drink order, Ackerman beer to start with, of course, punch it in, and head to the bar to pick it up. Nita, our bartender, and niece of the owners, Dev and Maya, gives me a wave. "Hey, Nita." "Perry, huh?" she says with a knowing look. "Yep," I say, carefully balancing 3 beer glasses upright in my left hand, then grabbing the bottles by the neck in my right. "At least it won't be boring." "That's the spirit," she says, then adds, "Oh, hey, can you try to sell some of the cucumber salad or the butter chicken burger? People are really digging the fusion items, and Maya and Dev really want us to keep pushing them." "Sure," I say, and head off. Perry, Douglas, and Garcia order a ton of food and agree to every upsell and special I suggest. They're going to have way too much, and their table is going to be overloaded, but I've become pretty mercenary about this stuff. Every little increase of the bill increases my tips. Not only that, but the more I sell overall, the more shifts and better sections I get. And the more shifts and better sections I get, the higher my bank balance climbs, which is the rather urgent reason I'm working here in the first place. Kyle is careful not to fill up my section until Perry and Co. are settled, but soon all my tables have been sat, and the pace picks up. I'm checking on orders, cranking the pepper mill, delivering and clearing plates, taking more orders, making suggestions, chatting people up, running bins of dirty dishes to the dish pit, making pots of coffee, getting another round of drinks for Perry because they're switching to sangria, and helping Brianna and Kat anytime I'm not busy for more than 10 seconds. Dev makes his way around, overseeing it all and lending a hand where needed. Kyle's there too, on the periphery, bussing and turning tables, but I don't have time to think about him. I don't have time to think about anything. This state of bonkers, nonstop busyness where the entire world falls away was one of the biggest surprises for me about this job. Restaurant work can be hugely stressful. But when the place is full and everything is going right, it's wild. You get into this zone, like a flow state, where you're thinking and moving so fast.